What's going on, everyone? Jon Venus here. I'm joined with Catherine today, and we are going to do vegan bodybuilding groceries for an entire week. Now keep in mind that we don't usually go grocery shopping and buy everything for an entire week. We actually go a couple times a week, so we don't exactly know how much of the food to get, you know, so this is like a more or less like an estimation. But we just figured we'd show you guys to help you guys make some grocery gains as well in your house. So Catherine, why don't we start with the fresh produce section first?
Yeah, let's start with this huge watermelon that we got. Watermelons are in season in Spain now, so they're quite cheap. So this whole watermelon was €2.90. That's really cheap.
That's very cheap, and keep in mind that this isn't like a grocery on a budget kind of video.
But also if you buy things that are in season, like fruits and vegetables, they're often cheaper as well. And then we have this whole bag of oranges.
Yeah.
We like to use this to make some juice, fresh orange juice.
Yeah.
A papaya, another melon. Then we have a whole bunch of bananas. We like to use them in our smoothies, or we also freeze them to make banana ice cream.
In one smoothie I have 2 bananas, but when you're making banana ice cream I think you get a little bit more, like 4 maybe.
We also have some frozen berries. And we're probably gonna go to the store and buy some more frozen fruits and berries because we love to put them in our smoothies.
Exactly.
We usually buy frozen blueberries, pineapple, mango, strawberries, raspberries.
Yeah, and that was just a mix of everything.
Yeah, and the shop was closed today, so we couldn't buy them. Fresh raspberries, just because I wanted them. Some grapes, green grapes. They're good to snack on, and also in the summer, it's really good to like freeze them, and then you can snack on them as well.
I think you left out the avocados.
Yeah, the avocado is actually a fruit as well. Those we usually like put in salads, or we make guacamole.
So Catherine, why don't you tell me what this is, because I don't even know what it is. It's like a pumpkin kind of thing?
It's a butternut squash.
Butternut squash, okay. We learned something new.
Yeah,
okay.
I love to put them in like stews or casseroles or curries maybe.
Got a bunch of sweet potatoes, one of my staples. We mash them, we bake them. We do everything with them.
We also got some peppers. These we usually put in like stir fries or in salads. Cucumber, some fresh tomatoes. Oh,
and this, one of my favorite vegetables, asparagus. Yeah. This is amazing. For me, the combination that I like the most is a sweet potato mash alongside with some stir-fried asparagus.
Yeah, stir-fried asparagus with peppers and onions.
Oh yeah, onions.
We got also like 4 onions here.
The devil's vegetable.
We have a whole bag of lemons. Really refreshing in the summer. Also got a ginger. We can use those in stir fries or in the water as well for some taste.
This along with broccoli here. We got the frozen broccoli, by the way. 1 kilo, pretty cheap. Broccoli and cauliflower is pretty much, you know, if you're into bodybuilding and fitness, a lot of people will use this because it's very, very filling, very low in calories, and it tastes pretty good as well. Especially if you're dieting down and wanting to lose fat, broccoli and cauliflower, one of the most important things.
And then we got this red cabbage. I'm gonna just make some salad or steam it. All the frozen vegetables. This is like a vegetable mix.
Yeah, we got 3 different ones.
They're really cheap and affordable. So.
Yeah, they include peas, green beans, carrots, and potatoes. At least this one does. Yeah, I think they're all the same. Well. Pretty good. It's not the lowest in calories because of the potato, but still very low calorie and very, very healthy. And
it lasts for a long time since it's frozen as well, so that's the benefit.
Yeah.
I got a whole bag of fresh spinach. Love to put that in my smoothies or in a salad. Fresh herbs to sprinkle on the salad. Coriander to have in the guacamole.
You put the coriander inside the guacamole, like inside, mixed with the avocado. Okay.
That's what gives us like a nice taste. Got a whole bunch of kale.
Kale, that's
Gonna put that in the smoothie and make a kale salad as well. If you see that you don't use it, like you can't use the whole thing, just freeze it down. Yeah. So this is all of the healthy, nutritious, really good stuff that you should get in your diet every single day.
Now let's move on to the grains. First one is a brown rice, obviously a staple.
Yeah, 2 bags of this. 2
bags of brown rice actually.
1 bag of quinoa.
Yeah, and this is actually not organic, and it's a pretty cheap.
Yeah, we found like a really, really cheap one.
So quinoa, quinoa doesn't need to be very expensive if you get a non-organic one.
It's really high in fiber, protein, really healthy. Yeah. Make like quinoa salad or as a rice substitute for the dinner.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So buckwheat, right? This is buckwheat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have it too often, but I've had it a couple times. I'm still including all this in my diet, but in a smaller amount because I'm cutting.
Then we have some nuts. walnuts,
Yeah.
and seeds, flax seeds for your healthy omega-3s. Very important.
So here comes the protein, guys. This is the actually it's kidney beans, right? Kidney beans?
Kidney beans.
This is 500 grams uncooked. So this is a pain in the ass for me. So what I usually do is I get those canned ones as well. So this is a canned white bean.
Yeah.
And a little bit more expensive, but it's already pre-cooked and it's easy to do.
Really simple, easy.
And then we got 3 of these green lentils or red lentils, I'm not sure. It's lentils, it's protein, it's good enough.
Chickpeas.
Chickpeas as well. Those things, at least for me and for Catherine as well, like these are like our go-to protein source, lentils and beans.
We also have a bag of like green lentils uncooked. Champignons?
Champions.
It's mushrooms for John, I don't like them.
Catherine doesn't like mushrooms.
Now let's go on to the more like processed part of like the protein source that we have.
Let's get into the good stuff.
This is silken tofu. It's actually really good to put in your smoothie to make it like rich in protein. It's low in fat, high in protein. It's really good.
This little thing right here, I mean, it's not as much.
As well.
It's very low in calories, and you put it into your smoothie, and boom, you got 20 extra grams of protein.
Yeah.
And here's all the tofu. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of tofu right here. Yeah, 400 grams each. For one meal, I use a whole block basically because just for convenience, I just finished the block. There's no point of dividing them. So I just use a block.
And you usually have them like with like vegetables. And
oh yeah, always. I never just eat this and ketchup, you know. Well, actually sometimes I do, but not very often. This and a stir fry, you know, sweet potato mashed with asparagus, perfect.
This is some seitan.
Yeah, seitan is here.
This is basically like made of gluten.
Yeah.
So if you react to soy, you might want to try the seitan as a substitute. And it's really, really high in protein as well. It's actually 20 grams per 100 grams. The
difference between seitan and tofu is that tofu is normally, you know, in between 7 to 10 grams of fat per 100 grams, while this is very, very low in fat. It's actually
like less than a gram. It's like 0.34.
Yeah, exactly. There is absolutely no fat in seitan. So if you're trying to keep your fat extremely low, seitan is a good option.
So we have some oats, make porridge.
Yeah.
Add some to your smoothie.
Yeah.
Cold oats, whatever, something. Yeah.
Usually I'll finish this in 2 days when I'm bulking, but now I have like 100 to 130 grams per meal, so it's gonna last a while.
We usually buy like the big bag.
Yeah, the 2.5 kilo or 5 kilo one.
Yeah, like a really big bag. And with the oats, we usually have some. This is like coconut almond milk, and this is some almond milk. We usually have this.
Yeah, Alpro.
Yeah.
And this is a cheaper one. This is I don't even know if it's Spanish or what, but it's Viva Soy.
Soy milk.
Yeah, light soy milk.
Yeah, it's a bit higher in protein as well. So
and this one right here is a light one, so it's lower in fat and calories.
And then we also bought some coconut water, just because it's summer and we love it and it tastes amazing. Put them in our smoothies or have them like post-workout.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really good for your electrolytes.
Yeah,
but
the problem with this is that it's super expensive. So if you're on a budget, try to avoid the coconut water.
Oh, and lastly here we have some sauces that we add to our lentils, beans, whatever. There's some tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Same thing here. And some salsa.
Okay, so we're pretty much done with the fresh stuff, the grains and the protein and the drinks, but we actually went to a store in Spain, vegan store.
In Barcelona.
Yeah, we went to a vegan, like a special vegan store in Barcelona to get some meat replacement products, which we don't include in our diet very often at all. Maybe like once every 2 weeks we'll have like a meat, and not even that. Sometimes even just like once a month or something.
It just depends. Like when we first buy it, we have them a few times, like a week, but then it's empty and we don't buy them.
Exactly, because it's a pain in the ass to go all the way there and it's super expensive.
Yeah,
but
expensive.
For the purpose of this video, and since we haven't had it in a long time, we bought some, so let's move on to the meat replacements. We almost forgot. Okay, we also bought frozen chickpeas. So yeah, those are actually pre-cooked, so all you do is heat them up as well. And very, very cheap, 450 grams each bag. This is like more or less like chicken nuggets kind of thing.
Yeah.
At least that's what it tastes like. We got 3 of these bags right here.
It tastes like the KFC kind of.
Yeah, was it this one that tasted like kind of? Yeah, it's like fried chicken kind of thing.
This is like tandoori chicken.
Yeah, seriously guys, this is one of my favorite. Like, A lot of people have been asking about the make, like the brand of this thing, but I don't know, it says, I don't know if you can see it, V-San right here. But yeah guys, this is one of my favorite, you know, chicken meat replacements that I've ever had in my life. It's very good.
Yeah, and it's actually just made of like soy protein, oil, sugar, salt, water, wheat flour.
Yeah, so minimal ingredients as well, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this one as well, soy protein, mushrooms, salt and sugar, and that's it. That's we got 2 of these. Never tried these before, so it's gonna be cool to see. It's like supposed to mimic beef, I guess.
Last one is like the vegan barbecue.
The ribs.
Meat ribs thing.
Seriously guys, this thing right here is my favorite one so far. And it comes with a sauce, a pack of sauces, like a sweet barbecue sauce. Perfect.
The Linda McCartney vegan sausages.
That's right. By the way, these are all very low in fat. They're like in between 6 to 10 grams per 100 grams of fat as well. So once again, if you have low fat, this is a a good option.
Yeah, and 20 grams of protein per 100 grams.
Exactly. So. Like it's basically better than meat, way better than meat.
Yeah, keep in mind though, they're really like processed, so don't include them in your diet every day.
We recommend whole foods a lot more.
Yeah.
Just because it's cheaper and because it's healthier as well. That's it, Catherine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're broke now. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of, or I have a lot of food to make.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway guys, since we're now broke, I hope you can at least give us a thumbs up for this video. And that would mean a lot to the both of us. And subscribe to Catherine's channel. Yes, she actually does have a YouTube channel. So the link will be in the description box below. Make sure to subscribe. And seriously guys, don't forget to like, because, look.
Thumbs up.
Nothing left. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you very soon.
Peace out.